So what do you do whenever your nearly brand new zero-turn mower won't move forward or backwards? Stick around and I'll show you what I found. So, couldn't figure out why exactly this brand new mower, which I used for one season, I come down here to the garage to get it out to use it for something, and it wouldn't move forward, wouldn't move backwards. So, started looking around and trying to figure out what was going on. And I don't know if you can see or not, but I got up underneath here where the drive is coming off of the engine. Now this bottom pulley here that you can see that I'm pointing to, this actually runs the mower, and this is an electrical clutch here. And this is the connection for that. Now this is kind of a little bit of a reenactment because when I got under here I was angry. But when I got under here, wedged up in between this upper pulley here, which is actually drives the hydraulic pump, the hydrostatic pump, there was a stone that somehow had gotten itself behind the belt and the pulley, and it must have thrown the belt off. So that is the culprit, a little piece of gravel. Now, I did think it was weird when I backed it in here. It did seem to be making a bit of a noise, but at the time I was busy with something else, and I just didn't really think anything about it. So apparently whenever I let off of it here, it went ahead and threw the belt completely off. So this would be an easy fix, except they put this electrical connection right here in the way. It is like nearly touching this pulley, and it is absolutely impossible to get this belt back on without dropping down this electric clutch here. So that's what we're going to work on. I'm going to attempt to set the light up here so you can see what's going on. I'm going to try to get that to drop down so I can put that pulley back on. So. Okay, now I had to take the deck belt down off to get the pressure off this. So now you can see that I've got room up here. So now I should be able to fish this belt back on without too much trouble. Now, all right, that's up on there now. There is a, take you up front here. If you lift the seat up here, excuse my shop, it is a complete mess. I will 100% agree with you. However, I do all of this stuff here by myself, and and whenever something breaks or I have to fix something, it's usually in a hurry. So I just kind of get it done, throw stuff back in here, and it's a mess. And I'm going to get it cleaned up, but for right now, it is what it is. So, as you can see, there's a spring right here. This is actually the spring tension, which I can see down in here. There's a trying to get where you guys can see. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to. Alright, so as you can see, finally I got it back in that hole right there. There you can see it. So, now we get back underneath, make sure everything is lined up, and then we can go ahead and retighten that that bolt on the. I gotta get this drive belt back on for the mower. Hopefully I'll be able to push it up there. And I left this, I didn't completely take this out so that I could use the bolt to go ahead and pull it back up. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll retighten this, and hopefully it will pull it right back up there. Cool. All right, so should all be together. Springs back on. But isn't that, I mean, I was totally amazed. Well, I'll admit, first I was, first I was very angry. I bought this zero turn. So I bought this mower last year at Tractor Supply. They had it on sale. It is the ZT1. It's a 54-inch cut. It has, excuse me, a 24 horsepower Kohler. So originally when this happened to me, I was pretty upset. I just bought this mower last year, and whenever I got on it and it wouldn't move forward or backwards, I was pretty upset. So, you know, first thing you do, honestly, is try to figure out what's wrong with it. So I jacked it up, and finding that piece of gravel in the pulley was just, and what I showed you down there was just my reenactment. Of course, instead of having the camera with me and taking actual video of it, I reached in there and pulled it out. And how it was able to throw that belt off, I don't know. It had to be just right, because the gravel wasn't even really that hard to get out. I mean, I had to wiggle it a little bit, but I was able to get it out with my hand. So it wasn't like it was crazy embedded in or anything, but it was enough to throw that belt off. So, yeah, it happened. So I was glad that's all it was just, you know, something minor. So, but we're going to fire it up here and take it out and make sure that it's working okay. And then we'll wrap up this video for today. So yeah, that is my Cub Cadet, the Ultima ZT1. It's like a 54-inch deck. Now this come different size decks. It came, I think you can get 42, 46, 50, and 54, and I believe you can get a 60-inch deck for this. So this particular one here has a 54. I used it all last year. I think it's a great mower. I'd probably mow, I'd say 3 to 4 acres here, and it worked perfectly the entire time. Didn't have any problems with it at all, other than this fluke here, with the stone jumping up in there. I pulled a wagon around with it and fed my animals when the ground wasn't so wet. The only drawback of this thing, and I might eventually put a set of chains on it, it's not made for hills. You can deal with it, but it's made more for flat ground, definitely. If you don't watch what you're doing, you will slide over the hill with this thing. So I forget what slope they say to mow on it with. I know where the places are that I mow that I have problems, and I just drive it there accordingly. Haven't had any problems with it yet. First couple times it does scare you a bit whenever it throws you over the hill, but other than that, it's been a great mower. It'll mow as fast as that thing will run. I don't know. I'd have to look at the book. I think it runs somewhere around 15 miles an hour, maybe faster. I don't know. It'll cut just about anything at that speed, I found. So that's what I got for you guys today. Hey, if it's your first time here and you want to get the other videos of what's going on here with the animals, gardening, baling hay, just about anything that could happen on a farm, a homestead. It probably has happened here at one time or another, and hopefully I'll get it on film for you. So yeah, go down, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and if you like this video, smash that like button. That really goes a long way to letting YouTube know that you like the video, and hopefully they'll promote it and the channel will grow, and it will be something that we can all enjoy. I'm enjoying watching all my subscribers. I think I'm up to 71 now today. So we're just getting started out here. We're trying to grow, and we're glad you came along for the ride. So until I see you guys again, have a blessed day.